Wow, what an unbelievable performance by the Detroit Lions. Absolutely dominant and leaving us all cheering as they sealed a 24-9 victory over the Buccaneers. Let's dive right in. The Lions' defense was on point, holding the Bucs to just 9 points. Can you believe it? Arthur Morlett snagged a key interception while Jack Campbell was everywhere with 8 tackles, a sack, and TFLs. That pass rush was relentless. 4 sacks left the Bucs scrambling, with Tyrus Wheat stepping up huge. And on offense, Jared Goff's connection with Amon-Ra St. Brown was electric, especially that 27-yard touchdown. Oh, and Jahmyr Gibbs with his breathtaking 78-yard run. 2 crucial touchdowns. Which player impressed you the most? Subscribers, let's unravel more juicy insights. Hit that little bell icon and come along for the ride. What a game. Now let's zoom in on the breakout star of that game, Jahmyr Gibbs. Man, where do you even start with him? He was electric, shaking things up from the word go. His 78-yard touchdown run. It was just outrageous. I mean, the way he sliced through the Buccaneers' defense, it was like their defensive line was just kind of invisible. This guy is fast, he's agile, and he just absolutely knows where to find those gaps. And here's the thing. I think that run in the second quarter was a real game changer. After that play, it felt like the Lions just hit a different level, putting the Bucs on their back foot for the rest of the game. At the end of the day, Gibbs wasn't just making plays, he was setting the tone. Every time he touched the ball, it kept the crowd on their toes. But it wasn't just about those monster runs. With an incredible average of 27.3 yards per carry and another touchdown, Gibbs showed he's not a one-trick pony. We're looking at a future star, folks, and the Lions have got to be thrilled thinking about how he fits into their long-term plans. So, where do we even begin with the Lions' tactical execution against Tampa? It was like watching an orchestrated symphony of football precision. First off, their defensive strategy was rock solid, completely throwing the Buccaneers off their game. I mean, the way they piled on the pressure with 4 sacks on Baker Mayfield, it was like they had him trapped in a box. And then you've got Arthur Morlett stepping up with that amazing interception, not to mention Jack Campbell's monstrous performance. Just all around impressive. They really dominated the passing lanes and made those red zone defenses impenetrable. Incredible stuff. Now, flipping the script to the offensive side, the Lions' game management was just as crucial. Controlling the clock with over 31 minutes of possession was no accident. Jared Goff's precision was on show, completing 20 out of 29 passes, linking beautifully with Amon-Ra St. Brown for 86 yards and that sweet touchdown. Tossing Gibbs' explosive running game, and you've got a team that isn't just playing to win, they're playing smart. This is, without a doubt, strategic brilliance, and it's showing us exactly why the Lions are becoming a force to be reckoned with this season. But how about the other side of the coin? For the Buccaneers, it was a tough night, man. A real grind. It was like they were trying to push a boulder uphill with Baker Mayfield under siege. Listen, the Lions were relentless. They sacked Mayfield 4 times. The guy was scrambling for his life out there. And it wasn't just the sacks. That pressure really threw him off, right? Completing just 28 out of 50 is tough goings for any QB trying to get into rhythm. And let's talk about the rushing game, or lack thereof. They were held to a measly 41 rushing yards. Absolutely nothing to write home about. You know, the one real head-scratcher is how they didn't quite adapt to the Lions' defense, limiting those big play potentials. The longest they got was a 30-yard pass. Mike Evans was nearly invisible, targeted 4 times with zilch to show for it. No doubt it's time for the Buccaneers to take a hard look at their game plan moving forward. So what do you guys think? Am I overthinking their struggles, or did the Lions just outclass them completely? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get the debate rolling.